What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with Tactical Gaming, bringing you guys another more Pegasus video. And it's going to be about Hasan again, because this dude is just exploding all over the internet, and in so many bad ways. Minus, of course, the typical Hasan Glazers, protectors, and all that, trying to defend the man, which is just insane. But at the same time, not surprising because most of his fan base are brain dead retards, so can't really expect very much from those people. It's kind of sad. Hopefully, maybe someday they'll wake up to the hypocrisy, but probably won't. But anyways, Hasan just got confronted IRL in Cuba. This is gonna be great because I got a commenter on here who said, "Have I seen any of the videos?" I've seen clips, and the funny thing is, have you seen any of his posts? And have you heard him actually admit that the Cuban government reached out to him? The Cuban government set up people for him to talk to and interview. So he's literally a socialist plant. But let's get into this. This is gonna be great.
To a series so electric, even Kaya subscribed
Dun, dun, dun.
in today's video. Hasan continues to get massive backlash for his grift in Cuba. He was living luxurious in five-star hotels while Cubans suffered a blackout.
Yeah,
now
go
he's
figure.
showing off the wads
There's
of
his cash.
he seemingly peppered Cubans with. He's cooking up fan fiction about the TSA agents being Hasanabi heads and welcoming him. He's desperately trying to address the backlash, claiming that he didn't attend the music concerts from his fellow terrorist Glazers, the Kneecap Boys. He claims he was locked in on conducting on-the-ground interviews while admitting he went to bars and restaurants to enjoy himself. Another YouTuber, Nas Daily, confronts Hasan IRL about his terrorist support, and he cooks up the most insane fan fiction story you'll ever hear. He then claims an agent of Mossad intercepted him on his mission.
Seriously?
Asmongold has responded to the music festival and the insane dystopia of Hasan's hotel alongside the blackout. He claims he wants these people in prison for their disgusting propaganda.
It was funny, commenters all like, oh, they have that festival all the time. So then why is it was nothing but foreigners there at that festival that they showed? Like, really? Like, come on now. It was a bunch of Irish singers and everything. You think Cubans are going to go to that? Come on now.
Subscribe so aliens come to Earth and abduct Hasan. Holy cinema. Let's Now let's begin. Right, so Hasan is back continuing his grift in Cuba.
Not surprising.
While Cubans suffer a blackout, Hasan was staying in five-star hotels,
Yep.
living luxuriously in his expensive clothes,
$700 shirt.
sipping his espresso, being personally invited by the government for
Yep.
propaganda.
That's the stream that he talks
about.
about.
The government actually hit my contact from the embassy and told him that if the only thing stopping us from coming to Cuba was the
Stop doing that.
internet access, we can make it happen.
Well, turns out people have figured out the solution to the crisis.
Look at that.
I think I've solved Cuba's power crisis, and it's just connecting Kaya getting shocked straight to
No, there you go. I mean, he would definitely do that.
The country. Anyways, so remember how Hasan was bragging about peppering Cubans with wads of cash?
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Raining down the money like a rice gum on a homeless person. Well, it turns out he really wanted to show evidence of that. He's actually showing the wads of cash now, saying, "Look, guys, it's real. I am the savior of Cuba. Look, I'm giving them money." After doing my night safari in the bus, of course, looking
right?
at
Come on now.
zoo animals, you're absolutely disgusting.
It reminds me of like British people way back in the 1800s when they would go to China and the British white ladies would sit there and like throw coins and dollars and shit at the Chinese children and whatnot. Extremely racist. Extremely. And that's exactly what he is doing or claims to have done.
Hasan shows off the wads of cash that he peppered Cubans with.
Also, shouts out to the Hasanabi head at TSA.
Hasanabi head, whatever. I mean, it's not like deniable. I mean, I can see that being a possibility, but come on now.
That was really funny because I walked through TSA and I got a fat stag on me, And it looks a lot more than it actually is because it's like small bills. That's what they told us.
Man, you
They
had
were like, oh,
Somalians
this is
going through
very,
with millions.
you
That they,
should,
ooh, wow.
you should bring small bills and just give people money, right? So
So he has a wad of hundreds,
I
doesn't he?
came in with
Or
my shit,
$1 bills
okay,
and 50s.
and
Why not a whole bunch of hundreds there, my
it
guy?
looks a lot more than it actually is, okay?
Yeah, at least he admitted to
What
it.
ended up happening is, yeah, I walked in with a brick. It's not actually a brick. It's not actually a brick. Don't worry. You are so lucky you got a fucking fan. I know, cause he was looking at me like, he's like, bro, you're Hasan. I'm like, yeah. He's like, what the hell is that in your hand?
Right.
Fucking retarded.
Surely the
So
TSA
dumb.
head was just a Hasanabi head, of course. Hasan fans all over the world, obviously. Hasan is totally not
So
making
dumb.
up bullshit stories as always. Hasan would never lie, right? Just kidding.
Lying's
He's
OP.
the biggest liar ever. Reminder, Hasan literally lied about his experience with the DHS back in America.
Yes, he did.
They basically detained him and questioned him about his terrorist support, and he talked about it like an infringement of free speech, going, oh my god,
Yeah.
you're asking me about my politics, and then it came out that he literally lied about everything as well, and then the timeline didn't even match up based on his own tweets. Classic
Surprise,
Hasan.
surprise
Lying
there.
is OP. Back at it again.
Lying is OP.
Boom.
I say all the time.
Yep.
Also, I love how he emphasizes, like, yeah, guys, I brought small bills for the kids. I'm
Yeah.
so thoughtful, you know? Meanwhile, Hasan only used to $1,000 bills, of course. He has them saved all the way from 1969, obviously. Never used an amount less than that in his entire life. He doesn't even know shit like $5 and $10 bills actually exist. What am I, a peasant? My outfit is worth 9 years of your salary, Cuban. Don't
Yeah, like look how much is like he's literally wearing like $5 walking around that place. It's a smack in the face of those
And I was
people.
like, yeah, well, I'm going to Cuba, and like they're all small dollars. Like, don't worry, it's nothing crazy. Or you're gonna get robbed, brother. The money is for the people here, okay? So like,
Really?
if someone were to rob me of this money.
So then, why didn't you stay in one of the actual like regular hotels? You went to one of the banned hotels. God, that streaming service sucks down there. It sucks.
Of course, Hasan wouldn't care about being robbed.
He went
Surely
to a
he
banned
wouldn't
hotel.
cry and throw like a massive fit about it. Buddy, you can't even take a guy coming up to you with a dog-shocking meme. Don't pretend that you'd be okay with a robbery. I mean, maybe he'd
Yeah.
be fine with it as long as he like recorded it on stream and he got to play like victim about it or whatever. But if it happened off stream, I 100% guarantee Hasan would absolutely crash out, say that the agents of Israel robbed me, the agents of Israel robbed me, Asmongold fans robbed me. Fear responded, was that a stack of $1 bills, lol? This guy so cheap?
He had a 50 in the front of it,
I don't
which is
think
funny.
that he's
Watch,
gonna, like,
ones
slip out on
and
this or
then a
whatever
50.
because he's already
So
exploited it to
ridiculous.
the max. Like, the money he's made off his stream is way more than anything he's giving to the Cubans anyways. I literally just woke up, this is the first post I see. For days now he's pretended everything he's done down there is so great, he's accomplishing so much. He even seems smug when talking about peppering people with wads of cash, only to out himself that they're small bills, he's not really giving that much money. And why isn't he? Because their communist overlords have made it so $2 equals an average hour's pay for workers there. Yet he still wants to pretend communism is so great.
Yep.
All that money you got, Hasan, you could take a month's wages from your streaming alone and basically pay the entire monthly wage of almost every Cuban. But that's not
Yep.
what communists do. They give
Nope.
breadcrumbs while hoarding all the meat.
Yep.
Sound like anyone familiar? We just got this
The Emperor of Wano.
Into a strip club. We got the rage-baiting Hasan fan. You're doing great work. Ignore the haters.
Yeah.
Like Asmund wants the things you do for good and criticize from their bedrooms. Oh, brother. You really need to get a job, man. He's paying blood money for killing all those people in the hospital. Okay, I'm not gonna say he's responsible for that or anything, but it definitely is weird to see him, in an air conditioned.
Hey, look, isn't that lady in the bottom, like, Ilham Omar's daughter?
Wasn't this guy like posing with his money, when he was gambling in China?
Yep.
Hopefully they deny this Nepo baby regard entry.
Sweet, I'm not the only one calling him a Nepo baby.
Right, so then Hasan addresses the backlash he's been receiving all this time. Now, reminder, he was absolutely crashing out on Twitter just last episode. Cuban doctors told me they have to sue up patients mid-surgery when the generators run out of gas. But MAGA are on here lying about the people that went out to Cuba with aid to turn everything into a distracted spectacle. pure MAGA propaganda. You're cattle if you fall for it. Right, it's just MAGA propaganda.
Yeah.
Of course, guys. It's
Even though there's a
MAGA.
lot of people who
It's
wouldn't even be
Nazis.
considered
Well, this time
MAGA
he's claiming that he
talking
didn't
about it.
actually attend the concerts by his buddy's kneecap, right? Basically, he wants to say that he wasn't wasting electricity, guys, or he wasn't making a mockery of the whole thing. That was just his buddies. That was other people, of course. Hasan addresses backlash surrounding the kneecap performance, reveals he didn't attend because he was busy spending every moment interviewing Cubans to investigate how the blockade has affected them. Says he only went to a couple of bars. Of course.
I basically landed in Cuba and spent every moment that I had. I didn't participate in a lot of the stuff that
Did you say you were living La Vida Loca?
National was doing, which is why it's also like additionally funny. While they're on the one hand they're lying about like the events that took place. On the other hand, they keep saying
He literally said he was partying and living La Vida Loca.
These events took place. I wasn't. I was actually hanging out. I didn't do anything with Progressive International, even though I love those guys and they did fantastic work out there. Because I
can't trust anything this dude says.
The independent news outlet in Cuba, one that I really leaned into. I mean, they're fucking incredible. Basically, I spent every moment just conducting interviews, like talking to regular Cubans, talking to people that
regular Cubans,
doing incredible work and investigating like how this complex system of restrictions has actually harmed Cuban production every step of the way.
You mean the Cuban government?
I was locked in conducting interviews. I was just known, obviously.
Let's see these interviews.
On the ground, Diddy Piker journalism, of course. Basically, he was trying to get everybody to just agree with his takes or whatever. Basically, take a mic up to them, go like, "Hey, do you like communism? Everything going on here is just absolutely great, right? It's all the U.S.'s fault." If
Helicopter
they say yes,
flying
give
over.
them like a portion of the wads of cash. If they say no, Asmongold fan, agent of Israel, you get to start. I imagine that's how it went down. I like unironically, that's how I feel like Hasan would conduct it. He would literally distinguish between the bad Cubans and the good Cubans. Basically, whoever agrees with them and whoever doesn't. Also, I really wonder if he filmed any of these interviews to later put up on his YouTube channel or whatever, because that would also
you would hope so.
Essentially just using it for content as well. Or the other possibility is he filmed it and he's not going to post it because he didn't like the results or whatever, right? But yeah, fact of the matter is, you were literally invited by the government, right?
Yes.
You admitted it on a podcast. Yeah, so basically you're just there to do propaganda. Chances are you're talking to a bunch of state-approved media or whatever.
He admitted to it. He posted it.
So anyways, then he tries to defend Kneecap and, the fellow terrorist supporters.
Kneecap participated in one of the many daily festivals that happen during the day. Okay? That festival that they participated in had Cuban musicians that were also participating in it. It was free for all Cubans to attend, and it was overwhelmingly Cubans that were there.
What?
It blows my fucking mind that these
No, it wasn't.
can be so
It was majority of all the pink
gross
people.
that they think that regular everyday Cubans don't want to experience fucking joy. It blows my mind. You just don't even want to think. You literally can see it. You can see it in real time. You can see Cubans dancing, singing, having a good time. And you're like, oh, they must be brainwashed. Someone was claiming that they were being bribed with treats. And then
Oh my
I
God.
come back and I see people on the sidelines trying to do their very best to continue justifying the asphyxiation that we have implemented on this island.
His word choice, I swear.
Morons threw a giant party and sucked up all the electricity. These are fucking Cubans, man. These are everyday Cubans.
So you saying Cubans are in the back of the
Yeah,
bus?
Okay. So when we
Are you saying
literally
Cubans
have
are in the back of the
people
bus, basically?
filming outside your flippin' hotel, seeing that it's dark outside, that there's no power, and your hotel is still lit up, eating up all of the power. And we also see that your fellow terrorist glazers are doing concerts, consuming all of this electricity, eating up the power, while the hospitals are literally
Hey,
dying.
look,
I mean,
Ilham
how
Omar's
is
daughter
Ilham
in the
Omar,
bottom
right?
frame
When
picture.
hospitals are literally struggling and have to essentially turn their ventilators off and end up killing people, and you guys are still enjoying and having a great time. That's like an insane dichotomy, and it just shows where the government's priorities actually are, right?
Yep.
And I feel like at this point you just need to admit that you completely messed up. This was a completely out of touch move, and you're essentially doing propaganda for them to pretend that this is like some
you
sort
did
of
the same thing for China.
crisis, or that this is all the U.S.'s fault. It's just actually crazy. I mean, obviously you believe there is a crisis if you're going there to, pepper them with wads of cash and make it rain or whatever. But I think the best thing you can do for them is to actually give them Kaya, right? Because Kaya will power the entirety of Cuba, right? With the amount of times you fucking shocked her. You've stored so much electricity in her system. I mean, might as well, right?
There you go.
Also, is it just me, or is he like fumbling his words really badly? Because I don't know, you're saying something like daily festivals that happen during the day. Yeah, I think that's when they happen, man. And all the excuses like, oh, it's Cuban musicians, oh, it's free for all Cubans. I mean, can you imagine they fucking did a concert and started charging the Cubans? Like, of course it's free. It better be fucking free, you absolute out-of-touch fucking moron. You think people are complaining that, oh my god, your friends were charging people? That would be like inhumane levels of exploitation, right? But yeah, none of that changes the fact that you guys are going there, consuming the power, and being a bigger burden on the entire system, right? The fact that the government would rather keep you guys happy and make sure you give glowing reviews of Cuba than power the flippin' hospitals, it is just dystopian. So then he responds saying that, oh, everybody is just lying, of course. Only as is telling the truth. Everything you're seeing is complete lies. And then he starts calling people like demons.
What the fuck?
Like the demon is the rich commie LARPer who is going on a literal poverty tour after flying there.
On a free concert that was thrown together. And it wasn't just Kneecap. It was like, Cuban artists that were also participating in it. I say you're a fucking insanely indecent person, and you should really think hard about why you're repeating obvious moronic lies that MAGA is spamming on the timeline. Vicious scumbag. Star Hotel, powered by generators while the local hospital goes dark. You are truly, genuinely a psychopath. Wow. This guy is one of the biggest, most troubled, most schizophrenic, vulgar demons I've ever encountered in my fucking life, and he has the audacity to claim that he...
A terrorist supporter and sympathizer calling someone else a demon is very ironic. Like, the irony of that is just so funny.
He's a humanitarian and a liberal. Shame on this fucking piece of shit.
Shame on this piece of shit.
QVC has the best brand in...
Unbelievable.
The irony. The irony.
I was in Cuba when I tweeted this, for the record. Cubans are regular people. Cubans are regular ass people. They enjoy music. They want to fucking go to a concert. They want to live.
Yeah, they're regular people. They deserve to be happy, free of a Cuban dictatorship that takes absolutely everything and gives them below bare minimum.
Their lives in spite of the fucking ridiculous blockade, right?
Ridiculous blockade. The blockade doesn't affect them. It affects the government. And the government is just punishing them.
In a public free concert that was put together for Cuban artists, okay?
Listen, that's the thing. Your priorities are completely all over the place, right? People don't give a fuck about your damn concert, man. You're obviously sort of using it to push a...
I see a lot of Americans.
People just want their country back, And when you go there, singing the praises of communism, saying how much you love the dictators, how much you love your terrorists or whatever, and you were personally invited by the government, I don't think people give a shit if it's a free concert. It's still completely tone deaf. And essentially, it's like a distraction, right? Look at us guys. We're doing music, everybody.
Yeah, that looks like a lot of Americans to me.
They're going to use you for propaganda. They are already using you for propaganda. You're basically going to go on the news again, right? Like you did in Iran, where the regime was playing you on TV alongside Sneeko, and you were happy about it until you learned that you were right next to Sneeko, right? You're such a useful idiot,
No! No! They put me with Sneeko! No! I didn't realize!
Then he proceeds to contradict what he just said and says that he went to a bunch of bars and restaurants. Is that where you were conducting your interviews, Hasan?
And they were like, oh, we're here.
Yeah, he probably did interviews at specific bars and restaurants that are controlled by the Cuban government, because there's two different types of businesses in Cuba. The ones that are sanctioned by the government, and then the ones that are privately owned. The ones that are privately owned by actual Cuban citizens are the ones that America wants you to go to. He went to the Cuban government one, meaning he was benefiting the Cuban government, not the people.
Let's do it. We'll also participate in this concert. So they also gave a free performance for every Cuban that was in attendance. And these people, and this concert is just mostly Cubans, right? Like it's just.
Dude, no, it's not.
Oh, they did a concert for just like the wealthy.
It's not mostly Cubans. It's mostly the tourist people.
Idiot. Did you hang at the Manacona at night? People are dancing, making music all night long. It's beautiful. Yeah. I didn't. I went to a couple of like bars. The first night I went to a bar with the Kneecap Boys was awesome. I had a great time there.
Dumbass.
We just dumped a lot of cash to the best of our ability. On everyday Cubans. But
right.
It was much better, in my opinion, to just like go to like regular bars and regular restaurants that were operating. In spite of the circumstances, because it was there were just like regular Cubans there.
So when
he's trying so hard.
Spending every moment of every day conducting interviews.
Ridiculous.
That's why you didn't have time to enjoy this music festival. What you were actually doing is going to fucking bars and restaurants and enjoying yourself, eating good food, drinking, having a good time. And then at the end of the...
Yeah, bars and restaurants that are controlled by the Cuban government. Guaranteed, because the dude is trying so hard to find words to actually say something without actually giving away the true information.
Day while everybody's in the dark, you go to your lavish hotel and enjoy it, right? This is literally a vacation trip for you. It is absolutely disgusting, bro. And it's so classic Hasan. This damn LARPer gets worse day by day. People responded to Hasan's defense here is embarrassingly weak, claiming you spent every moment interviewing Cubans about the blockade while admitting you only hit a couple bars and dumped cash on locals isn't investigative journalism.
Yeah.
The real aid mission was getting Hasan to experience 12 hours without AC or Wi-Fi. Here in solidarity with the Cuban people via the 5-star resort I'm staying in. You should be ashamed if you fall for this slop. And it's just Hasan and his communist buddies just watching the poor people, Got your selfie stick out there. Hasan, you aren't recovering from this no matter how much you cry. You'll always be a Nepo baby regard.
I'm not the only one calling him Nepo baby. I love it.
To his reputation. This might be worse than him shocking his dog, honestly. Because we literally see these side by side. He is quite literally the fucking...
power? No power.
Dragon,
Yep.
Right, so Ethan calls him out, drops a series of stories calling out Hasan and the Cuba influencer flotilla attendees.
There you go.
I applaud this man's bravery. He flew from LA to Miami first class, endured a 30-minute flight on coach.
There you go.
One night in a 5-star hotel, made tens of thousands of dollars streaming the whole ordeal, and was back in time for March Madness. Truly a socialist icon.
Yeah.
Salute. And then he posts his $1,400 shiny gold glasses. Did you know he once considered going to Gaza? Play the clip.
Dude, I might actually take Marsh with me to Gaza.
Gaza?
Yeah.
Go. Do it.
Yes.
Do it.
I unfortunately
Do it.
most likely will not be able to go.
Is it
Pussy.
dangerous? Yeah.
Yes. The people that I did talk to said that they could not give me security assurances.
Is it dangerous? Yeah.
Yes. Have some conviction.
These dumb MFers went to Cuba to throw a rave for themselves with the last drops of oil on the island. Bouncy castle slides for Cuba. Don't worry, everyone, they painted a mural. Yo, the dichotomy really effed me up. Sips from tiny espresso cup. Hasan walked briskly back to the 5-star hotel, knowing that room service stopped at 8 p.m. That is diabolical.
That's funny.
He came back just in time for room service. There's a filet mignon he was eyeing that would go a long way towards his daily goal of 300 grams of protein. So Hasan responded in the most unhinged way. Says Ethan Klein loves starving innocents.
What?
Liberals are only criticizing what went down in Cuba because he was there. We got 37-year-old unemployed Rajack, Gato. Holy Christ, these are all melting down over people delivering aid to Cuba. He loves starving innocents. What the fuck are you on
Where's
about,
the proof of
So
that?
if you criticize Hasan, you just love starving people. Okay. Why are
So
liberals
dumb.
mad at the flotilla? It's because I went. These people have no vision or goals out of politics. They're purely reactionary, and their politics revolves around opposing me. It sounds freaking insane, but that's a big reason. I wish them well. Maybe because it's the things you do, Hasan. Maybe
Yeah.
because you're consistently unhinged every fucking
He's a
day of your
hypocrite,
life. You
a liar.
absolute psychopath, bro. Like,
He uses
none of
these
my
events to
wildest
make him
dreams
richer.
would I ever imagine Hasan would go to Cuba to stay in his fucking air-conditioned hotel while outside people are in a blackout and hospitals don't have electricity. Like, that sounds like some deranged fan fiction somebody made up, but it's actually true.
Yep.
Man, Ethan Klein is not my cup of tea, but he never advocated starving people, and he called Gaza a genocide. So why does Hasan keep lying about him?
Because
Why
Hasan
does he
likes
sue?
lying.
Hasan does not wish detractors
Lying's
well
OP to that,
accuses
man.
them of being Mossad, CIA, anything but valid critics. Anyways, moving on to Hasan's journey into fan fiction. So
Oh, no.
here he's talking about a YouTuber named Nas Daily. And apparently this guy confronted Hasan for openly supporting terrorists. Now, from what I understand, this guy's kind of a piece of shit too. Like, there's a bunch of lore about him on YouTube or whatever. But regardless, let's look at the Hasan response here. Twitch streamer Hasan Piker describes his interactions with YouTube vlogger Nas Daily at the Havana airport when he was leaving. He states that Nas Daily was freaking people out and making them uncomfortable. He calls challenging him.
He came up to me at the Havana airport while I was flying to Mexico and then flying to Los Angeles to enter the country through Los Angeles yesterday. I was shocked. I didn't fully know who he was when he approached me, yelling with a phone camera in tow with his girlfriend, right? And he was like, "Oh, do you know me? I'm Nas Daily. Do you know me? I'm Nas Daily." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I turn around. This fucking guy. He's like, "Do you know me? I'm Nas Daily. I have a massive YouTube channel. And when he realized I had no fucking idea who he was, he started immediately yelling about Hamas. We're in fucking Havana, Cuba. Okay?
Yeah, you're a terrorist. I don't blame him.
Havana airport. And he just starts screaming about Hamas and Israel. He's like, "I'm Palestinian. And what you're doing is hurting the Palestinians."
Oh.
I was like, "The fuck are you talking about?" Right?
Hasan, do you ever get
A Palestinian calling him out. That's great.
Not know what people are talking about on purpose. Hasan has obviously never supported terrorists in his life, guys. You can never pull up a single fucking clip of it, except every week on a stream, obviously. Anyways,
Right.
before anyone starts yelling,
Right.
Let me be perfectly clear.
So crazy.
I don't support this. I don't think anyone should go up to Hasan IRL or, scream in his face or confront him IRL. I still think that's pretty lame and dumb and pretty much...
I mean, yelling and screaming, no. But going up to him in real life and questioning his morals and questioning on his standpoint's totally fine. I mean, go up calm, cool, collected. Don't be yelling. That's kind of dumb. That's not going to get, your point across. But, hey, definitely, and I wouldn't say confront. Walk up and ask questions. Because the thing is, you shouldn't give someone like Hasan time to prep so they can find out any kind of lie or come up with any kind of bullshit they can. Like, random ones like that, because I don't know shit about that Nas Daily guy, but still, it's like, yeah, confronting people in real life is the better way of going about it than, letting them sit there, lie and lie and lie. Now, granted, don't yell at them. That's kind of counterproductive.
Dangerous as well. But yeah, this is another brain rot YouTuber, so you can't really expect much. But of course, Hasan calls him an agent of Israel. Bingo!
This was when you were leaving or arriving? No, this was when I was leaving. I found it very strange that an agent of Israel was also...
Agent of Israel? What?
Right? And there were these wonderful older people.
A Palestinian is an agent of Israel?
Next to us. And they were so grossed out by this fucking freak that one of the ladies was like, "Hey, can I ask you?"
I love how he calls people names, but he doesn't like it when other people call other people names.
This person is yelling.
So funny.
What's going on? And I was like, "Yeah, I'm a pro-Palestinian political commentator." And he just was screaming. He just got more and more agitated, right? Got more and more agitated because I wasn't giving him the attention that he desperately wanted. So I turned around. And I said, "Do you feel like this is making you look good? Do you feel like you're getting a good clip out of this? You're freaking out all of these people around us." And I think that was a moment of self-reflection for him, because he kind of stopped, and his girlfriend was embarrassed, right? His girlfriend was a little bit embarrassed. So he stopped, He stopped filming. We didn't film it. Marsh was next to me. We didn't give a fuck enough to film it.
Okay, this is so cap, alright?
I
We
doubt
all
that.
know that Hassan
I doubt
would
that.
instantly pull out the camera
Yes,
in
he would.
any situation.
Yes, he would.
Good, right? Also, portraying himself as pro-Palestinian is the most disingenuous way of saying it. Nobody cares if you're pro-Palestine, you dumbass, okay? You're also pro-terrorist.
Yeah.
That's the problem, alright?
That's
the
a big
problem.
problem.
Is you take these causes and you insert yourself in the midst of it.
Yep.
You act as this fucking malignant tumor, right? This absolute cancer cell just multiplying. And supporting terrorists, the worst people on earth, and
Yep.
lumping everybody into that
Terrorists
same
and
category.
communists.
Someone who claims to care about innocence while literally justifying their oppression
And
justifying
death.
acts of violence. And come on, stop with the fan fiction, bro. You were saying.
He called it poetic when, like, the Iranian people were basically massacred by their own government just for literally protesting. Despite the fact that, like, months earlier, he went to the LA riots because of the whole ICE protests and stuff. Literally was totally okay with those people protesting, but Iranians, they can't protest against their corrupt government, but Americans can. The hypocrisy.
Yourself, please. This guy goes, oh yeah, I was just playing it so cool. I asked this lady next to me, even she thought that he was lame. I just link up with J.K. Rowling.
Oh god, that's funny.
Some talent for fiction. So then he makes up the greatest fucking story I've ever heard.
He went away, and I thought that was the end of that equation.
Equation?
We were leaving the cafe to go to our gate, but it turns out it didn't end there. He wanted more. He wanted a better clip because he couldn't get it, right? So he was filming from afar and yelling still, you're going to stop doing Hamas propaganda. You're going to stop doing Hamas propaganda. You need to stop being a supporter of Hamas. You're hurting the Palestinian cause. You're hurting the Palestinian cause. That's when I, experienced maybe a blip of cortisol spike. So
cortisol spike.
I said, what are you going to fucking do about it? I didn't even drop my bags. I just said, what are you going to do about it? You going to stop me? And he walked up to me, still filming. I said, what are you going to do? Go ahead. Stop me. When his girlfriend realized that the situation was escalating, she tried to pull him off. He was like, come on, let's stop, whatever. Okay? So we did. He started backing away, and I said, yeah, that's what I thought. We proceeded to go towards the gate. He came back again to yell from afar. He came back again to yell from afar. To say, oh, yeah, keep running away. And so I turned around and said, suck my dick.
Anyone care? Alright, Hasan, you're so cool. You're so badass. And then everybody stood up and clapped. Of course, everybody stood up and clapped. Hasan, do you ever get tired of lying? Of course not. Lying is OP.
Yep.
Lying is OP, as I say all the time.
Bro is ulting every 5 seconds, bro. We get it. You're making up some fucking random story to make yourself look cool because nobody's posting the footage. He goes, what are you gonna do about it? Beat me up? I'm Hasan Piker.
Oh, I want to see the footage so bad.
Same guy that was literally quaking in his boots when somebody brought a Kaya meme up to him.
Yeah.
That was a death threat. And you were telling me, you expect me to believe that this guy's like cool as a cucumber, right? Oh no, guys. He had a small cortisol spike. Translation, he fucking shit his pants, bro. Absolutely pathetic. I mean, I can almost 100% say that this guy is embellishing the story.
Oh, big time.
Way. Okay, nobody's buying this shit.
I said,
oh, big time.
That this Israeli agent was on the ground. He came up to me at the Havana airport to scream and weird everyone out. People around.
I can confirm.
About his mental health.
Really?
Looking forward to how he tries to chop up the video, wondering what his purpose was. He kept saying, don't you know me? I'm Nas Daily. I have a massive profile. His girlfriend also felt weirded out by his behavior. I hope he gets well soon. Okay?
So dumb.
Which, apparently he responded with, as a Palestinian origin Muslim for hundreds of years, I wanted to make it clear. By the way, everyone in his replies are like, you're not a Palestinian. Shut the fuck up. You're an agent of Israel. As a Palestinian origin Muslim for hundreds of years, I wanted to make it clear to you that you're bad for the Palestinian cause and your activism is hurting innocents and empowering terrorists. Palestinians want moderate leaders to lead them to peace and coexistence. They don't want you to lead them to another fight while you stay in 5-star hotels, live streaming wearing Gucci. P.S. You are only strong online. Okay? That's what. Then I said, is that why you backed away after people were weirded out by your antisocial behavior, only to try and muster up the courage later to try a second attempt at a video, shouting at me from afar? Well, you put how you stood down when I asked what you do about it to stop me in the video? Brother, how am I supposed to know? How am I
You're not going to be on the internet very much longer to keep
an
going about the way you go
Israeli
about things.
Mossad agent
Mossad
followed my
agent.
ass to Havana, fucking Cuba, and intercepted me at my point of travel and started yelling from afar with his phone camera out.
Right, okay,
So
an
ridiculous.
Israeli Mossad agent intercepted him on his brave mission, obviously. Intercepted his path, of course. I mean,
Yep.
bro, like, come on. That's
So
funny
dumb.
because you can say, like, okay, it's like a disgruntled YouTuber, oh, it's this guy who hates me or whatever, but framing it like some top world leader is just sending agents after you to intercept you, to intercept you and do what?
Fucking
I
dumb.
just genuinely don't know, like, film you? There legitimately needs to be, like, a biography of Hasan. I can't imagine the shit they put in there. Like, Hasan went to stay in a 5-star hotel on vacation. You know, went to deliver this humanitarian aid to the Cubans. And the poor guy was, forced to stay in luxurious 5-star hotels by the U.S. government, against his will.
Yeah.
He was desperately trying to pepper them with cash, and he taught them the wonderful art of music, but, he kept getting intercepted by agents of Israel. Poor guy. Anyways, we got the other people alongside Hasan. Breaking Christian Smalls arrives in Cuba wearing diamond-encrusted Versace gold necklaces. This is while the Cuban children in the picture don't have access to electricity. We just got this guy with, like, gold.
The audacity of
It
these
just seems
people.
wild to me. None of them even dressed down out of respect. They all went in their jewels and finest expensive outfits
So
because they wanted to
dumb.
look good in their own photos, and off the hanger shirt and jeans just wouldn't cut it. If you told me a bunch of wealthy people would do a poverty tour of Cuba, dressed in all gold and jewels and designer gear, then retire to a grand hotel and wine, dine, and dance the night away,
Right.
while everyone else in the country was in total darkness without power and struggling, I'd have thought you were describing Soviet-era propaganda of their capitalist enemy. It was just ridiculous for them to take seriously. I don't even know the
Damn.
people who went still get called progressives or socialists when they are direct stand-ins of the most decadent depictions of wealthy, ignorant, self-aggrandizing capitalists and nobles.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the least you
Yep.
can do is be respectful,
Facts.
but Hasan just has to wear his fucking $5,000
$540
outfit,
pants.
Got this Ray-Gar
The
gear.
fuck?
Found the North Korean embassy today in Havana, Cuba. Two nations under imperialist siege joined diplomatically as they struggled against decades of U.S. violence. What did I say? What did I say? Next stop is North Korea.
What?
It's crazy.
What?
Look at this colossal fucking Ray-Gar, dude.
So
Oh
fucking
my God.
stupid.
Yay, you like dictatorships. How brave of you. Anyway, so Asmongold
Oh my
responded to
God.
the music festivals.
So, did Code Pink's humanitarian festival cause a blackout in Havana, Cuba? It seems like this
More
event
likely.
was kind of like Burning Man for, like, communists, right? It was like communist Burning Man. And so they all went to, but the only people burning up apparently are the ones in the hospital. And because they shut down the power.
It's primarily all Cubans. Right.
Oh.
That looks like a lot of
Oh,
Cubans,
okay.
alright.
Wow.
Looks like of a lot of Americans, old white people and young white people. Yeah,
Man.
that's totally majority Cubans. Yeah.
Man.
Uh-huh.
How about that?
Totally majority Cubans, guys.
Oh, that's crazy. Like, I'm sorry, but like the moment that I see somebody running defense for a government that kills its own people for
Like the Iranian government?
like basically disagreeing with them, that's the moment that I stop. Like, you should never listen to the morality of a person like that.
Exactly.
Because
Exactly.
everything they're going to say is going to be retarded.
They have
Their
no
own
morals.
government kills their own people.
Hassan quite literally said it was poetic when the Iranian government shot and killed their own protesters, but a month or two before that incident, he was at the LA protest for ICE because he was like, oh, ICE is bad. Oh, ICE can't do this. Walking around with a bulletproof vest on, which probably had no plates in it at all, but walking around with a fucking vest on, acting as if he's trying to do something good, but sits there and says poetic justice for what happened to the Iranian people. Are you serious, dude? But yet you sit there and say, oh, Israel caused all of this, America caused all that. If that's the case, why are you here in America, Hassan, and not in Turkey, Iran, Gaza, Cuba, or any of the... Why don't you move to those places? Why don't you live there? Would you think the amount of money you make would better the economy, better the lives of those people around you? Right? Wouldn't you think that?
There is nothing that could be more poetically just than for them to face those same consequences, for them to be put in those political work camps, for them to be sent to the re-education camps, for them to be the ones that gets
because they act like we're that kind of country when we're not.
Definitely held there forever. That's what
China
can happen to them, and I hope one day it does.
Russia.
They create a environment where
Cuba.
this type of behavior is enabled. They create an environment where it's allowed and people accept it. And I think that's what makes it so toxic and bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the punishment should be for this. I mean, Hassan Piker, for sure, there's an argument for jail. I mean, people were saying that Hassan broke U.S. law or whatever, but I don't know. But yeah, it's insane they prioritize the Westerners, you know, make sure the concerts have power, but not the hospitals. Gotta make sure the Westerners are able to do their propaganda, right? We cannot disappoint them.
Right? We need the lefty liberals to be able to show, like, how great this place is.
But to go to these places and see the conditions and still not open your eyes, you know, still have this virus in your mind, like, I cannot understand it. It's truly a pathology of the mind, and I really refuse to allow this to be normalized, you know, this terrorist support, this dictatorship support, this
right.
People oppressing their own citizens, and they just, you know, pretend everything's nice and dandy here. So then he talks about Hassan's hotel, of course.
See that? Wow, what a nice place.
Oh, look, right across the street, no power.
Everywhere else is pitch fucking black. Oh my god. Jesus! Look
Darkness.
I have a friend in Cuba that just notified me that every patient in the hospital that was on a ventilator died tonight. Well, I don't know about every single one, right? It's hard to say, but
exactly.
It does look like that probably happened. So this basically caused a huge power outage, and this is, again, like, and think about how sad that is. My mom was on a ventilator, you know? Like, what the fuck? Like, even my dad was for a period of time. Like, to just, you know, imagine somebody sitting there in a hospital bed just, you know, dying just because the power's out. It's just that's horrible. What a terrible way to die.
It's remarkable.
Slowly suffocated to death.
Remarkable.
That's not fun.
There's like rolling blackouts that take place throughout the day, every day, all around the country, right? 11 million people. But today is a beautiful day out here. It's like 75 degrees, sunny. People are partying. People are partying in the fucking streets. I don't know if it's like an island mindset. I don't know if it's like...
Are you really trying to run defense for the fact that they can't keep the power on?
Yes.
You're really trying to reframe the fact that they can't keep the power on as like some kind of fucking resilience of like imperialism? This is the most embarrassing shit, bro. Like,
and they had the No King's March in America, but yet, wouldn't you think they would have an issue with Cuba, Russia, China,
just
Iran?
Side by side is the most like heinous shit, and they don't even stop for a second to think that, hey, why is the government actually allowing me to just waltz over there and do whatever the fuck I want here? Maybe because they know they specifically reached out to people like Hassan because they know what kind of content he fucking does. They're known for being a dictator blazer, a dictator dick eater. They're using you for propaganda, and you are using them to, you know, boost the numbers on your stream, appear as a humanitarian, donate far less money than you actually made off your stream, and in the end, the only people who suffer are the Cubans. It's absolutely disgusting. People respond,
horrible.
This is literally just a vacation plan disguised as humanitarian aid.
Yep.
And how does a music festival help the Cubans? Cubans? Hassan, what are these people talking about? The light just stays fine, and my flash doesn't. Propaganda guys, they're just lying. Look, my internet's fine. It has been demonstrated that Code Pink receives indirect funding from the CCP to foster division and turmoil in the U.S. Everything they engage in is essentially artificial. Goes to Cuba.
That wouldn't surprise me none.
Throws a party. Question marks. Black out the country.
Boom.
The No Kings people are the yes dictators people.
Yep.
Don't ask for
what I just say.
here. We're so far beyond that at this point. Always remember, they don't hate authoritarianism. They want to be an authoritarian. Yeah, these are the people calling everybody fascist. And then when they actually see fascism, they're like, we love this shit. We absolutely love this shit.
Yeah, because they benefit from it while everyone else suffers.
In their ivory tower, they don't realize that Cubans see right through this bullshit. No, don't worry. Hassan will pepper you with wads of cash.
Dollar bills like the cheap strippers.
Now click this video to stay tuned till the legendary series. Till next time.
Banger once again from More Pegasus. Make sure y'all check him out. And of course, Hasan and his hypocrisy is going to continuously get called out until either literally he just chooses to stop like lying and actually tell the truth, or just retires. Like, he just really needs to retire at this point in time, or put his money where his mouth is and go to all these places that he says are so much better and live there. Why don't you go live in Iran for a year, Hasan? Why don't you go back to Turkey? Why don't you go to, Palestine, Gaza? Like, you admitted that Gaza is extremely, extremely dangerous. And, of course, he's going to blame America and Israel for that. But not the actual Gazans who, cause issues themselves as well. You can't lay blame on one group of people without looking at another group of people. Okay? You can look at both sides of the coin, not just one side of the coin. But anyways, make sure you check out more Pegasus. Like, share, subscribe. Spread the word. Stay free. Love y'all. Later.